Yes! Now, there's Rocksteady King of the Pit TV signing in. We're listening to W.A.S.P. The 1984 record. Bro, I just had a popcorn bar or something like that. It tickled my throat. Don't worry, you ain't got the lurgy. You ain't got COVID the rope. Don't worry about it. You've had your 3 jabs. You're gonna go have your 4th and your 5th. Don't worry about it, okay? I don't have it. Now, this must be the debut, the self-titled. If it's not, you're gonna have to let me know. Wikipedia lied to me. I thought W.A.S.P was a glam band until I made a snide comment about W.A.S.P being a glam band on, I don't know what video it was, and someone says, here, W.A.S.P is a heavy metal band. Put some respect on W.A.S.P's name. So, here we are. I got no problem with glam, by the way. I like glam. I think glam's got the best riffs going. But I'm hoping that W.A.S.P have even better riffs than what I am predisposed to thinking they're going to have. Let's not waste no further time. You're watching King of the Pit TV. This is I Want to Be Somebody. 3 million views. Must be a banger. Let's go. Right, this is the first track on the record. Am I expecting big stadium sing-along anthems? Is that what I'm to expect? Because I'll tell you what, if that's the case, everyone's a winner. Everybody's a winner. Yes, my man says always got on my playlist when I'm jumping rope and hitting the heavy bag. Come on. Long live metal. I want some fucking rock and roll. Come on now. Guitar solo coming in. I hope all the songs are like this. I reckon we got a couple of ballads in the mix. We must have a couple of ballads in the mix. I hope all of the songs sound like this. I wanna be somebody soon. Don't we all? Come on now, W.A.S.P. Kind of sounds like the dude from Slade. What's it called? Nobby Summer. Wanna be somebody soon. That was a banger. That was a banger. That was a banger. These lot have shown already that they can write a fantastic song. And do you know where I garnered that information? Through the simplicity of the instrumental. No need for showing off. No need to just wank all over the place. No messing about. Let the frontman do his job. Let's just paint a picture. Great hook. Everybody's laughing. I know Love Machine has got to be a banger. It has to be a banger. Let's move on to track number 2. Shout out to all the W.A.S.P heads out there. 2 million views on this one. Keep going, keep going. Yes, now, bless now. Don't forget the rest now. There's ROCKSTEADY at King of the Pit TV. We're listening to W.A.S.P's debut 84 record. This song's about me. This song's about me. It's entitled Love Machine. If it's as good as I want to be somebody, we're in for a great time. Let's just jump straight in. Come on now, people. One of the most underrated metal bands, says Corduroy. Sounding like Kiss. Sounds like Kiss. This is inspired by Kiss, whether you like it or not. Come on now. Give me a little bit of lore, people. Kev says, a lot of bad things have been said about Blackie. I don't know the man personally, but I know he's a born-again Christian, one of the greatest singers, songwriters and musicians I have been listening to since the beginning of W.A.S.P. Blackie is a serious talent. I've followed him since the Killer Kane days. I listened to them in Iraq during Desert Storm. I'm a fan forever. What's the controversy? He was a professional. There's no BS in Blackie. Do what the hell he says or hit the road. All I need's my love machine. L-O-V-E. All I need's my love machine. That was the one. That was one of the best introductions to a guitar solo of all time. Like the first, like that. Boom, it sounded crazy when it came in. Hello. All I need's my love machine. So Greg says, cool Blackie still does Wild Child and Love Machine without interfering with his faith. So is there a lot of problem in regards to W.A.S.P's lyrical content perhaps, and the fact he's a believer? How does it work? How does it work? Yeah, James Irish says reminiscent of Love Gun. Kiss. Good tune. Good tune, good tune. They write epic sing-along records by the sounds of things. We've got The Flame coming up next. Oh, we've had a very steep turn of views. So I don't know if this one could stand up to the two we've just heard. But hey, I'm not complaining. I know there's a great standard. Let's keep moving. There's ROCKSTEADY at King of the Pit TV. Track 3 of 10. We're listening to W.A.S.P. The 84 self-titled by W.A.S.P. Let's just jump in. Come on. Ooh! Come on now, riff! Like AC/DC style. Rock and roll. That reverb on the vocal. Yes! Although, this guy says the only weak song in the entire album. Crazy. I'm preferring the sound to this to the last one. Come on. Wow! Come on. I like the guitarist in a shredder. He doesn't just go out of his way to shred. Tasty notes. Bluesy in a way. Not blues guitar, but, you know, a bit more of a prolonged note selection. Hitting the right things at the right time. Bit more, wow, bit more twang. Hit a little harmonic here and there. Come on now. before the flame burns out. Yo, you know what? Let me say something. At the end, if it's your first time here, what I do is I listen through the record and then I do a very last video where I sort of discuss my feelings of the record as a whole and give it a rating out of 10, right? So hold on to that. But as it stands, with the first 3 songs out of the way, it's going to get a respectable rating. It's going to get a respectable rating. This chorus central, just epic. You know what? I got a playlist. I got a Rockstar playlist, which are just based on songs that just make you feel good. Songs that just make you feel like a badass. And, bro, I need to throw some W.A.S.P on that playlist. This is really good stuff. We've got B.A.D. coming up next. I'll see you on the flip side, people. Yes. You know I'm bad. I'm bad. B.A.D. I got to simmer down a little bit, people. I can't be too loud. Because between this song and the last song, I must have passed an hour and a half, and it's getting a little later now, so if it seemed like I clipped from bit to bit and became a little bit more tired in a bizarre way from song to song, that'll be why. This is B.A.D. by W.A.S.P. Is it a, what's the word used? Is it an acronym? Is that what they call it? Who knows? Track 4, let's go. Parental warning on this one. Do my parents need to be here, people? Am I breaking the law? Thumpers said this entire album is amazing. It's crazy how most bands' first albums are the best. I agree with you on that, but then he goes on to say, like, Judas Priest's Sad Wings of Destiny. Is that the record we've listened to by Priest? Sad Wings of Destiny? That doesn't ring a bell, but we have listened to the Priest first record, haven't we? And it wasn't that good. It was not that good. Ah, there we go. Hyperlink says, sorry to break it to you, but they put out Rock-a-Roller before Sad Wings. Yeah, we listened to Rock-a-Roller. Yeah, it wasn't that good. Call a spade only if you want to. What's all that about? Here we go. That's why it said parental advisory. Make your mum and daddy sad. BAD. Yeah, that's why. Why wasn't the second? Why wasn't the second album? Not. This is some horrible statement here. Rohan says, "Why wasn't the second album not crude and aggressive as this one?" Does that make sense? Is that what we would call double negative? I don't know. English isn't my first language, believe it or not. Agreed, it's a classic. It has its moments, but the usual managerial issues came into play. Ah, the powers that be. Signed the contract, didn't you? We got Motley Crue in the related videos. Come on. That was the worst track we've heard so far. It wasn't a bad tune, but it didn't stand up to how good the last few tunes were, that's for sure. School Days coming up next, alright. Interesting as well is that these tunes are being uploaded to a channel entitled W.A.S.P Nation, as opposed to just W.A.S.P. I mean, a professional branding expert would say that was actually quite detrimental, but here we are. School Days coming up. There's ROCKSTEADY King of the Pit TV signing in. We're listening to W.A.S.P. This one's entitled School Days, track number 5 of 10 on the W.A.S.P 1984 full album. Let's go.
I pledge allegiance to the flag
I already know there's going to be a riff. I already know there's going to be a killer riff in this one.
of the United States of
It's just going to kick in. There's going to be a great riff.
America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God.
And if there's not a killer riff, I owe you all 5 imaginary pounds, alright? Not real pounds, because if it goes wrong, I'm going to be broke, but you know.
Indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Wasn't the greatest riff. Wasn't the greatest riff, so if everybody wants to leave their account details down in the comment section. Iron Maiden. Come on. I was hoping it'd double time with the solo. Start kicking in something a bit more energetic. That would have been good, that. It was an alright tune. Yeah, it was an alright tune. Of course, at this point, I can't really associate with it, lyrically speaking. I'm a grown man. But that tune and the last tune, I feel like it's not been as good as the first three tunes. We need to get back into it. We need to get back into the flame. Love Machine. I want to be somebody. I need to hear a banging chorus, and I need to hear an even better riff. I need to hear this glam riff. And this one, Hellion, has got 422k views, which comparatively is pretty good. So this must be a good number, or at least the people have chosen it is. So let's find out. There's Rocksteady King of the Pit TV. Track 6 of 10, we're listening to W.A.S.P. This one's entitled Hellion. Let's go. Powerful drumming on this one. Great backing vocal. Quite a catchy drum beat as well. Apparently Children of Bodom did a cover of this. If you didn't notice by now, each and every one of these songs is structured the exact same. They've just taken pop song structure and run with it, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. If they get the right riff and the right chorus, they're laughing. Come on. Every bridge section, so every section after the second chorus is a guitar solo. Every single song. Lead guitarist likes his squealies, man, his harmonics. Ooh, trade-off. Iron Maiden, man. Good, powerful backing vocals, harmonised like gang chant vocals in that one. It's pretty good. The guitar solo was really good. I enjoyed the solo. Still, I'm waiting for that riff at this point. I'm waiting for the golden moment. I'm waiting for the golden heavy metal riff. Will I ever get it? I don't know. I don't know. Sleeping in the Fire, 1.3 million. I might have it here. I might have it here. This might be a special one. So let's keep going. Let's keep going. Yes, now, bless now. Don't forget the rest now. There's Rocksteady, King of the Pit TV signing in. We're listening to W.A.S.P's 1984 self-titled record. This one's Sleeping in the Fire. Last few songs haven't been as good as the starting few songs, but at 1.3 million views, I am hoping that the people are right on this one. This must be a good one. Let's find out. Might be a little ballad, this one. What a voice. A little bit of a grit to his voice, like Rod Stewart. Like Rod Stewart. Rod Stewart would be great fronting a metal band, you know. Bro, this is proper dad rock, this one. Sounds like by him as well. By him, I mean His Infernal Majesty a little bit. I hate guitar solos, yeah, generally speaking, but whoever plays lead guitar in this band pulls it off. Great lead guitarist. Very tasteful, very powerful, very driving solo. That almost flat last note of that chorus really reminds me of a hymn song. I think it's called Buried Alive by Love. I think that's the one. Let me know if you know that one. That was a great change of tempo. A great change of energy. That was enjoyable, that one. 1.3 million views is crazy, to be honest. I didn't think it stood out that much, but it was a great change of pace. It was a great change of pace. On Your Knees is coming up next, track number 8. All right, let's keep moving. I'm just looking forward to finish this record off. I need to get some sleep, so let's finalize this record, yeah.
From work.
There's Rocksteady King of the Pit TV, track 8 of 10. On Your Knees. Let's go. Come on. We're listening to W.A.S.P. These dudes are a little bit... It's odd, because this was put out in 1984. But to me, it feels like it should have been put out in the late 70s. There's like an old feel to it. Respectfully, there's like an old style feel to it, right? Bro, you say sex and pain insane? Sex and pain insane, they're really the same. Misused and confused, bound and tied. Jeez. Oh, this is a kinky number, this one. Mick Yeager thinks that this is one of the weaker songs on the album. And Brian says a lot of bands would kill for such a weak track on their album. That's a great statement. Now, as I said in the early track, after this chorus, you're going to get a guitar solo. Wait for it. You see that formula, A to B, A to B, A to B. Every single song on this record has been formula. Intro, verse, chorus, bridge, i.e. solo, chorus, and we're out. I like the theme. Unless I was incorrect about the lyrical theme, you know, I enjoyed that. I like a little bit of, you know, I like a bit of rock and roll. That was a good one. That it was all right. It was all right. This band is dad. This band is dad rock 101. Let's keep going. Tormentor. 2 more tunes to go. I'm just gonna finish this record. Let's blast it, people. Let's blast it. I'm starting to stutter. I'm so tired. Des Rocksteady, King of the Pit TV. We're listening to W.A.S.P. This is track 9 of 10 on the 84 self-titled record. I like what you got. Da, 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 da. Let's go. Come on. Longest track on the record, maybe. Yeah, longest track on the record. They opened for Black Sabbath in 86. Come on. You know, it's a bit of a cop-out. It is the way things go sometimes, but it's a bit of a cop-out when the chorus section is just quite simply the title of the song, and it just repeats. I've done this before in songs I've written, and it's a cop-out, as opposed to like writing an actual decent chorus. We had it with the On Your Knees just prior as well. I mean, if it was a phrase, like On Your Knees is alright because there's 3 syllables, but, well, so is Tormentor, but it's just, you know, one word, you know, there's not really any applicable substance. Powerful voice. Man, there must have been some drama around this band. I'm just picking up on related videos. Chris Holmes on getting cheated in W.A.S.P. I trusted the wrong person. Blackie Lawless. What is the drama with Blackie? Chris Holmes to Nikki Sixx on Blackie Lawless. F that guy. Who's Chris Holmes? Ugh. Some nice dives there. I'm surprised we haven't heard too many dive bombs prior to that. If they've got a whammy bar and they're happy to use and abuse it. I'm surprised we didn't hear much earlier on in the record. That was Tormentor. You know, I want to hear the chorus. I'm still looking for the chorus. I think the best one so far has been The Flame. The Flame has been the best one on the record. The Torture Never Stops is the last track of this record. Let's finish it off, all right? Let's go. There's Rocksteady, King of the Pit TV. We are signing out, okay? This is the last track, track 10 of 10 on W.A.S.P's 84 debut record. Let's finish this record off. Come on. I pressed the wrong button. I'm getting tired, people. Here we go. Come on. Great riff. This is a good tune. This is a good tune. This is quite a devilish song, really. It's quite evil, isn't it? That high-end vocal there in the harmonies. Great riff. Come on. We're 10 for 10 every single song on this record. W.A.S.P fans, let me know, right? Does this song... Do you get bored of this record listening to it from start to finish? I think they've pulled this off really well. Every single song literally on this record follows the same structure. But they've managed to work within the boundaries well enough to still create great songs, you know? It was like the experience I had with, a power metal band that did the same thing. I can't remember which power metal band it was. It wasn't Blind Guardian. Like Glory Fist or something like that. What do you think? Was it Glory Hammer? Brutal. Great vocal there. That was a great tune. That was a great way to finish off the record, in my opinion. I thought the chorus was really good on that one, and I like the harshness of the vocal at times. I thought that was it set a great tone. I thought that was a good tune. I thought that was a good tune. I'm gonna do one last video now, where I sort of give you an overview of my experience with the record, and I'm gonna rate it out of 10 for you. Okay, so I'll see you on there. Shout out to all the W.A.S.P heads. Yes, now bless now. There's Rocksteady King of the Pit TV signing in and signing out. Yo, W.A.S.P heads, I just listened to the debut album released in '84 apparently by W.A.S.P or W.A.S.P. You tell me. All right, I don't know what it stands for, but here we are. 10 tracks, 10 bangers, 10 stadium fillers. It was a good record. It was a good record. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the ideas. I enjoyed the way they put a song together. I enjoyed the songwriting aspect of this band. They could put a good tune together, that is for definite. Very formulaic, very pop structured, but I like that. I like that a lot. That pleases me. So each and every song, you'd have an introduction. You'd have a verse, you'd have a chorus, you'd have a verse, you'd have a chorus, you'd have a bridge, which was not a vocal bridge, it'd be a guitar solo, definitely, and then chorus, and we're out. We had that 10 times back to back to back to back to back, and although we stuck within the same perimeters every single song, it didn't come across as boring or overused because they were able to reconstruct the sound and the atmosphere and the content to such a degree where they made it flow and feel completely organic and natural, and that was really good. Vocally, I enjoyed the band. This initially sounded like the guy from Slade to me. I heard a bit of Axl Rose. The soundscape of the band as a whole seemed like it was a late 70s act more so, because there was like this rustic, classic rock sort of feel in the music, as well as it being, relatively 80s. I thought this band was a glam band when I initially heard of W.A.S.P, but somebody corrected me and said, nah, they're a heavy metal band. I can see how they can sort of be put in the glamish categorization, but this is a heavy metal band. They're just dudes look like a lady. Best track on the record is The Flame. I Want to Be Somebody comes a close second. Best material is at the start of the record. I think from track 3, The Quality Lessons. Not so much out of the general writing, but more so just they didn't hit it out of the park with the choruses like they did on the first 3 tunes, in my opinion. Although The Torture Never Stops, the last track, was a good one. I enjoyed that, and I feel it had a different energy to it than the rest of the tracks. I think this is a good record. I think it's an incredible showcase of capabilities. If you wrote a record like this with the boys and you wanted to get signed, you're probably going to get signed, because it's a great showcase that you can write good songs, good sing-along songs, and you have an image and an aesthetic which can reach the masses. Very cool band, and quite a controversial band, purely as, you're serious, I'm a metalhead. Probably going to think, look at these dweebs, they look like women, you know what I mean? But that's good, because you got people talking on either side of the fence. Both of them are fans, whether they like it or not. Alright? A fanatic is a fanatic. If you're showing attention, you're showing attention. So I think W.A.S.P are cool. Cool. Does this album make me want to go listen to more stuff? No, because I don't know where they can improve from this. They've got the song structure down to a T. They've essentially shown me their capability of writing a song, and they can write a good song. But it feels like the next record will just be the same thing. Just listening through to where they hit that chorus, and then I'm like, alright, that's the best song on the record. They're not going to be so surprising through how they deliver the material to me and the content to me. So, it doesn't allow me to have high hopes and excitement for the future. It's not like I'm listening to Radiohead when I don't know what the next record is going to sound like whatsoever. They're not going to just start writing mishmash progressive records from here on. They're songwriters. You know where I'm coming from. So that was good. I would have liked a few more like heavy metal riffs. It was more like stadium rock sort of stuff. But I can't hate. I'm going to leave that at that. If I'm going to rate the record, I'm going to rate the record 6 out of 10. I know I've just sung its praises and all that, but I'm not going to be returning to the record. And I feel, there was like 3 out of 10 tracks that were brilliant. Other than that, I can do without. So that's my rating on that W.A.S.P record. I'm signing out. Peace.